Okay, it says I'm live. How's everybody? Happy Valentine's Day. I will kick off the... I'll wait till it switches over to 8 before I actually click the timers off. Thanks, Ben. I don't know if God is quite right, but... Hey, Rob, how you doing? Hey, Nubby, how's it going? And, of course, Ben. And, shall I show everybody now, or do you want to wait till the first break? Because it's happening. It's up. It's ready to go. Yeah, you're early today. Hey, Rich, how's it going? Hey, Nasal Penny, how you doing? Okay. Got a bunch of the usual the usual suspects, right? You know, there's a movie I like. People often ask me about movies. That the usual suspects or whatever. Kaiser Sose, is that the name I'm remembering right? I thought that was pretty good. And, oh, you know, well, I'll wait. Okay, oh, it's 8 now, so let me go do the thing with the clocks. Not that one. This one. Started off. This one. Started off. Alright, so they're a little off from each other, but yeah, oh well. Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. So I was going to play, I don't know, I'm in the mood to play games tonight, so I'm going to do that, but I'll give it a few minutes for some people to show up, and then I'll do the Rob's Evil Timer. You know, I wonder if I should just change it to Rob's Evil Timer. That way, everybody can blame Rob for the existence of the timer. Although I suppose that's unfair. I mean, the evil nature of it. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go switch over to gaming mode. And I'm going to play some of the... Well, because I got several things set up to be played. You remember the backroom game? The backroom game. No, I don't remember which one is the backroom game. Hey, around the block. Aloha, I just saw that. Saw your comment. Is that, are you thinking of the, that one Luwanti game that is the liminal space one? Is that the one you're talking about? I didn't fire that one up, although I could. I could absolutely go fire that up. I mean, if people want to watch me roll around in there, that would be fine. Let me know if you guys want to see the Luwanti. The puzzle game solving stuff. Yeah, I was going to do, I'm going to play Octordle. And if everybody's into it, I might play Nordle. Did I play Nordle today? I don't remember. Well, we'll find out if we get to it. And yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's worth going and looking up. I'll just wait and see. Pop, 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 pop. All right, yeah. Let's just go over to do some gaming. I'll start with the K Diamonds thing, just because I like the sounds, and I know there's several of the other people who do as well. Hey James, how you doing? Thanks for that Valentine's wish. Oh, do you mean Trace? The escape room game? Is that the one you're talking about, Ben? Yeah, I could definitely go do that one. We could do that again if you want. They have other games there too. But bear in mind, I am gonna, there will be videos made of the escape games because, well, I decided I didn't like all of the hint and playthrough type things that I've found, because nobody actually gives you explanations. They just run through the things, and it's sort of like just copying, what somebody else did. And I prefer somebody to kind of explain what's going on, and then I could go, oh, okay, I get it, and then I could stop and then, go do the same thing, try to figure it out for myself, I suppose is the thing. Okay, I got some more comments. Okay, so it is Trace, yeah. The beard. Thanks around the block. That's a good compliment. Oh, man. As I play with Trace for 1.5 hours. Well, I have actually made a Trace video already. It's in the can. I haven't edited it yet, and it's not set for release just yet. But, yeah. So there is one. I don't remember how long it is, but there is going to be one of those for an actual video. But, I don't mind playing it again, People can choose to watch whichever thing they choose to watch, right? The one that's part of the live stream, which there's already one of those around yet. And then, of course, the one that will be coming out soon. Well, how many people are there? Let me go over here. Oh, well, there's only 17 of us right now. Okay, I'll give it a while more, and then I'll switch over to Octordle. I don't know why it seems like the right thing to do to me, but it does. How long did I save up for my Gandalf beard? James, I don't know exactly. I think the pool will be enclosed in the sense that it will be inside. Yeah, there's going to be windows around it. Yeah, so it'll be an indoor pool. But I think I'm going to leave it open to the rest of the second floor. You know what I mean? So the water noise should sort of permeate out a little bit, whenever you're kind of near that on the second floor. Now, I don't know how much that will, oh, hey, is that Stewie? Is that what that is? Stewie 6160? My vision is bad. I need to get better glasses, I think. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Ben, for letting me know. Okay. Also, I'm debating on when I should make the kind of explain what's going to be happening with Patreon, if I'm far enough along that it's... Let's go like that, I guess. Hey, Kate Manda, how's it going? Happy Valentine's Day. Well, that went on for a sec, didn't it? Did anybody do some, well, I suspect there's going to be some people who may not show up tonight because they may be out. Why didn't I didn't think about that. So how many of you did do something nice or special or whatever for Valentine's Day? Take somebody out, or maybe you got taken out? Minecraft 8, fun. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that about your dad's foot, but yeah, I mean, at least you got to spend time with somebody you actually care about, I hope, yeah. To Hibachi, right on. I don't think I've ever been to Hibachi. I wonder if that's a regional thing. I'm trying to think if there's some places out here that did that kind of. One of them was called Yakitori or something like that. And I'm trying to think of that kind of Japanese style cuisine thing. Oh wow, well okay, at least you got to do something, you know, the general celebration of it. Oh, that's really good, Ben. So yeah, that's like, you know, it sucks for him that his foot broke, but you know, at least you got that kind of, you know, do a cool thing for him. That's groovy. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a good question, Ben. I just assumed it was. And I guess you could be taking it to Oh, I see. So she got a little nervous about the flames, did she? I like it when some of those guys get very sort of flamboyant, I suppose. Where you know, some of those guys that do the cook and make little rice volcano things and, you know, pop stuff, you know, where they toss it, you know. That's really, really cool. Oh, Rob, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you're a good guy. There's likely somebody somewhere that's could understand that, you know. Well, I'm glad that your cat's doing better, Rob. That's really good. Because I know you were kind of down about that before. So it's good to have you feeling okay, you know? Oh yeah, that egg trick is, yeah, that's one of those things that those guys do. Wow, that's cool. Nubby, yeah, that's groovy, man. All right, you know, I think I'm going to switch over. Yeah, that's good to hear, Rob. That's good. Okay, I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to say this here, and I'm going to say I want to go to, where is, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Yay. All right, I need to shrink myself, don't I? I also need to shrink the game because it's going off the window here. There we go. That should be okay, right? We can see that, we can see that. All right, I think that should be okay. Let me put this like that, like this, like that, and this like that. Okay, let's see. I need a little drink of water. That's what I need. Wait, what was that now? Oh, 39 in 3 weeks. Okay. Well, how about happy early birthday, and then we'll try to remember in 3 weeks. Yeah, you guys in their 30s, you're kids. How tall am I? I'm not 100% sure. I used to be almost exactly 6 feet tall, but I have degenerative disc disease, and I've already lost. The last time they measured me, I was like 5'8", or excuse me, 5'10" something, like just barely over 5'10". So I'd lost, an inch and something. So yeah, no, I'm not that tall, Ben. I mean, I suppose 6 feet is taller than average, but I've, well, as I said, I am not that tall anymore. Okay, anyway, let's see what we got here for that game going here. All right, this one's probably flame, isn't it? That's going to be droop. Let's go to droop. Sorry to hear about that, Cape Manda. I am keeping okay. Is that Philip Smalley 257? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? What's going on here? Am I in the wrong window? Let's see if I'm in the right window now. Here we go. I think pretty sure that one is going to be flame. So let's do that. That one is going to be mummy or yummy, isn't it? I hate that one, man. Okay. Well, Rob, that is pretty tall. All right, let me get back to dense, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And reuse, isn't it? There we go. And out go. They use that a lot. Shall, I think. What's that one down here? That could be, I was going to say gamer, but no, it can't be gamer because there's no M in it. Oh, I'm glad you're okay being alone, man, but yeah, I could see being really tall might, for a lot of people, set them, I don't know, put them back a little bit. It was gummy. There we go. So is this maybe eager? That's what it was. Okay. Oh yeah, moving jobs. I think you mentioned that to me before, Ben. Let's do the extreme one next, I guess. Okay, I will do my usual. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Okay, here we are. Now you should be able to hear me okay. And again, I apologize for the noise scaring everybody. That's the timer noise. Can I do another solitaire video again soon? There probably will be one. I don't know how soon it will be. But... Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay, you can hear me now. Okay. So I don't know that I have a solitaire video scheduled in the current schedule of things I'm going to be recording and editing. So it means it probably won't be, probably be more than a month away, but something like that. Yeah, that'll probably show up. I don't know. I may change it up, Ben. You know what I mean? Use one time, use the other one the next time, that kind of thing. I mean, once I have them, in the folder where I want them to be for the thing, it's pretty easy to just switch them. You know what I mean? OBS is pretty good that way. All right, I want to go back to the gaming mode. And okay. And I need to go check a thing here really quick. I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Here we go. I think that's going to be Flint. Oh, I'm still in the wrong window. What's going on here? Here we go. I think it's excellent to, as far as reading, Ben. I liked the other one too. I think it's okay, but yeah, this one's a good, it's nice to have options, man. So what's that going to be? Fudge, probably. Nope. Oh, is it going to be fugue? Cheap, I guess there. Probably gross. Grime, I think there. Elate, I think. Nope. Oh, I didn't see the play, the P there. All right, well, I'm not going to do the extreme today. Probably Troll. That's disappointing. Let's do the classic one. And crust. That's probably shook. I don't know what that is there yet. What? I guess I will. What's that one going to be? Stale, state, stave. Slate, how about that? Rapport, is that? That's not how you spell that? No, I guess not. Okay. I don't know how to spell for. So that can't be healthy, man. I don't know what we need to do. We need to get you better sleep in. All right. Wafer. Okay. Could be, I don't know what it could be. Oh, that one's going to be this here, isn't it? There we go. Oh, vapor, isn't it? All right, now what's this over there? Review. All right. Hallucinations. Yeah, that's a whole different animal from choosing to see, hallucinations. Oops. Inner me. Nope. I don't know. Ridden? No, that's not ridden. I don't know what it is. Not diner, because that doesn't work, so... Yeah, I know I've heard stories like that, Ben, about, sleep deprivation being used as a weapon, so to speak, I guess, yeah. Ripen, there we go. slurp, and polar, and CD, and PR, prove, okay. Hey Nitrix, I'm doing okay. Wow. You turned me over a job all day. Oh, sorry that you're... Oops, let me shrink myself here. I'm getting a little bit in the way. Oopsie daisy, come on. There we go. Come on now. That's better. Wow. All right, let's get back to that thing here. All right. All right. Laugh. Risky. Table. What's that one? Track. Sting. Dolly. Ridge. What, probably puppy. Oh, it wasn't odd. It's oddly. I just got, yeah, oddly. There we go. I don't know about soon, Ben, but there will be coming up, yeah. I mean, I doubt it'll happen as fast as you guys would like it to happen, but, so what else was I going to play here? Okay, so here I'm going to give you guys the option, because I could play Mastermind, I could play some of the practice Octordle, I could play Trace again if you guys wanted to watch me do that. I could play one of the other games that comes from the people who make Trace. There's a couple of them that I've been through that I'm sure I could go through again. Well, there's one that would be, actually it would be okay, because since I was going to make a video of it eventually, I kind of have a patch for it, because there's this one part that's really difficult. 15-minute Patreon special of some sort. Oh, Enigma on the stream. Yeah, I could probably set up Enigma. Give me a second. And, well, I don't know. What does anybody else think? I guess I should wait and see what everybody else says. But Enigma's a possibility. Mind test. No, I'm not going to do mind test. I save that for mind test Mondays. Well, you know, I'm going to do the practice of this for a few minutes. And let me go back. Oh, crap. Sorry about that flashing nonsense. Man, that really bothers me. Let's do just the normal one. Ben says Trace. Kate Manda also votes for Enigma. So that's 2 votes for Enigma. 1 so far for Trace. That one is probably dying, could be lying. Okay, what's not lying? Could be vying, dying. So that's probably slang. Baton. Oh, fauna. Cheat. Speed. Logger, maybe? No? LA. Oh, large. I guess it's fine. What do you know? Okay, what do we got here? Well, you know, oops, I hate when it does that thing. I appreciate the compliment, Ben, but when I go look at the, because I play a game called Worldle, right, which I think I put in the videos occasionally here and there, and it basically just gives you a silhouette. And, well, here, how can I manage to, oh, GeoGuessr, I could do the open version of GeoGuessr. I could play the geography game if you guys wanted to watch me do the geography game. And that's probably safer. What do you think, like that? Might be chump or something. Let's put in plum, see what we get. What do you know, plum? And it is chump. And that one could be mama. Cape deer. Rigid. Oops. And ridge. And adult. Magma. Well, we'll try gamma. There we go. Okay, I will do the geography game for a bit then. So let me do a thing here real quick. Well, before I switch it over. Nope, not that one. That one there. And let me put this one back. Okay, like that. And let me switch this to world geography. And then now let me go over to here. And let's go to here. And then let's go to, where is it at? World geography. Here we go. I can probably make myself bigger. Let's wait. So I guess I'll just go through what I usually do. Oopsie daisy. Where did the thing go? What in the world happened here? That's very weird. Okay, we have 3 minutes. Oh, it's very strange. Anyway. I guess, well, here, let's just do this here. We'll start off with Africa. Just because I can get a lot of that done, if not the whole continent, probably in, 2 minutes and something. No, I can't get the whole thing done. That's probably too fast to do. Okay, so here we go. Malawi. It's down there. Oh, I'm going to do a thing. That noise drives me nuts. I'm going to have to restart this. And I don't like the little beeps it does. All right. So Eritrea, that one's up over here. Sudan is next door. Lesotho is this one in here. Come on. Ghana. Okay, Ghana is this one. Zimbabwe is this one. South Sudan is this one. Niger is this one. Ivory Coast is this one. Or Cote d'Ivoire, right? I think that's the proper way of saying it. The Seychelles are these ones. The Central African Republic is this one. And, alright, Comoros, those are bug flying around. Get away from me. Yeah. A little gnat of some kind. Burkina Faso is this one here. Gambia. I can see it there. Come on, there we go. Alright. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is that one. Egypt is up here. Malawi, as we've already seen earlier, is this one here. Morocco is that one there. Madagascar. Come on. Yep. There we are. Libya is up Cape Verde are these. Mauritius are these. South Africa is here. Angola is there. Senegal is this one. Cameroon is this one. Mauritania is that one. Botswana is that one. Namibia is next door. And Tanzania is here. Nigeria is there. Mozambique is down here. Sao Tome and Principe is there. Tunisia is up here. Kenya, oopsie daisy, there it goes again. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, not here. Although that's fine. Let's go back to there. Okay, now I'm back. I know I can make myself bigger, can't I? Yeah, I can sit over there. And does that look right, more or less? Okay. I think I missed some comments. I think you're in Kentucky, right, Amanda? Wow, 22. Professional killer, MSC. Nobody in the current State Department could identify any of these. That's funny. Okay, anyways, let me get back to the game here. So, here, wait a minute. That's there. That's that. All right, Kenya is this one right there. Equatorial Guinea is. Okay, wait a minute. That is Gabon. This is Equatorial Guinea. There we go. Algeria is this one. Zambia is that one. Gabon is that one. Benin is this one. Chad is that one. Rwanda's down here. The Republic of the Congo is there. Liberia is over here. Mali is this one. Togo is the skinny one right there. Uganda is up over here. Djibouti. Somalia is next door. Sierra Leone is this one here. Guinea is next door. Guinea-Bissau is next door to that. What do you know? I don't want to switch, Ben. I like this one. Actually, I like both of them, but I like this one. I'm going to keep using this one for at least for tonight. Are you unhappy with it? Do you want me to not keep using that one? All right, let me do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do capitals here. Oh, it's not letting me do the. You know, I'm just going to leave that muted. How about that? Let's just mute that. And hopefully we just won't hear it. How about that? Oh, here we go. Options. Sound, turn it off. I'll mute the thing anyway, but Cape Verde. Let me get it a second here. So Cape Verde is Praia. Angola is Luanda. Algeria is Algiers, of course. And South Sudan is Juba. Sao Tome and Principe is Sao Tome. Gambia is Banjul. And Nigeria is, okay, hang on, that's Abuja. Zimbabwe is Harare. There's a John Wayne film called Harare that I saw a gazillion years ago that I couldn't tell you anything about. I was like a kid and it was like the Sunday afternoon movie or something. Anyway. Of Middle Earth. Yeah, I enjoyed Lord of the Rings. I wasn't as super enthusiastic as some people get. But okay, Mozambique is Maputo. Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou. Benin is Porto Novo. Seychelles is Victoria. Egypt is Cairo. I just realize I'm always favoring this mic because this one is, I'm looking that way. Anyway. I'm playing the geography game. So I'm basically what it amounts to at this point is me showing off that I remembered all this stuff. Because I've learned most of it pretty well. There's a few things I'm a little shaky on, but anyway, Morocco is Rabat. Libya is Tripoli. Gabon is, hang on, is Libreville. Oh yeah, this one's somebody changed their name. I have to try to remember that. I changed the name of their capital. Well, they didn't change the name of their capital, they changed capitals, is what I guess I mean to say. So I think Sierra Leone is Freetown. Ghana is, let me think about this. Ghana is Accra. Madagascar is Antananarivo. Rwanda is, hang on a second, is Kigali. Liberia is Monrovia. Eritrea is Asmara. Cameroon is Yaoundé. Senegal is Dakar. Equatorial Guinea is, I think that's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Uganda is Kampala. South Africa, well actually there's three of them, right? Pretoria, Windhoek, and what's the other? I can't think of it. Wait, what is this? Old Kaffir. Yeah, see, I don't remember any of that kind of stuff. Okay, Sudan is Khartoum. Well, I'm glad you could make it, Dost. And welcome. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, I know. It's like, the globe is what the globe is, and Djibouti is itself, isn't it? Right? Chad is N'Djamena. N'Djamena. I can't, man. I know I say that pretty badly. Is Niamey. Burundi is Gitega. Togo is Lome. Botswana is Gaborone. Lesotho is, okay, I have to think about this is Maseru, I think. Yeah. Guinea is Conakry. Mauritania is Nouakchott. Kinshasa, and Brazzaville, which is the capital of the other Congo, is really close to it too. Ivory Coast, or Cote d'Ivoire, is Yamoussoukro. The Republic of the Congo, see, it's like really close to where Kinshasa was. Also, what's Montevideo and Buenos Aires are fairly close to each other too. Guinea-Bissau is Bissau. Ethiopia is Addis Ababa. Zambia is Lusaka. Kenya is Nairobi. Malawi is Lilongwe. Mauritius is Port Louis. Mali is Bamako. Somalia is Mogadishu. Tanzania is Dodoma. Eswatini is Mbabane. That's Tunis. Namibia is Windhoek. I think I said that Central African Republic is Bangui, isn't it? One of South Africa's capitals was Windhoek, but I think it's Bloemfontein instead. Comoros is Moroni. Hey, what do you know? Albania. Tirana, right, is the capital there? I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but let me move this out of the way. I have a little table with my heater under my desk, but wait, what do I do? All right, so let's go to the Americas. I guess we'll just follow in order. I like to do these first for whatever reason. All right, I think I'm going to at least have to listen to that. Okay. Hey, thanks, Nathan. That's cool. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so St. Eustatius is... Oh, man, is this one or this one? I think it's this one. Yes. The British or Virgin Islands are those. St. Kitts and Nevis is... these ones. Trinidad and Tobago is down here. Montserrat is... okay. Man, wait a minute. There's... Montserrat, I think is that... Nope, then it's this one. What is that one? Well, it'll come to me when I see it, I suppose. Cuba, there we go. Dominican Republic is there. Grenada is down there. Grenada. St. Bartholomew is next to Eustatius. Turks and Caicos are over here. Martinique, that's this one. I knew it started with an M, I just couldn't get it. Saint Martin, I can't, is that that's the southern part. Yeah, St. Lucia. There's this one, Saba's this one over here. Grenadines is over there. Bonaire is this one. Antigua and Barbuda are these ones. Haiti is that. Guadeloupe are these. Aruba is over here. Jamaica is that tiny thing there. This is the French part of the island. Anguilla is those. Dominica is that. The U.S. Virgin Islands is there. Curacao is down here in the middle. Bahamas are all of that. Barbados is all the way over here. Puerto Rico is there. All right, we'll stop that, Twink. Let's go to America countries. Yeah, thanks, Cape Manda. I need to come up with an official title for Cape Manda so that you can, I don't know. Okay, Guyana is this here. Venezuela is this right next door. Grenada. Okay, let's do this. That one right there. Colombia, is that, we're doing all these right up here, aren't we? St. Vincent and the Grenadines are these ones. Oh, no, that was St. Kitts and Nevis, you idiot. Okay, Mexico goes here. U.S. goes there. Peru is this one. Suriname is that one. Antigua and Barbuda are these ones. Argentina is down here. Barbados is over there. St. Lucia is, hang on, I think it's this one. Panama is this here. Uruguay is down here. Bolivia is there. Come on. Belize is this right there. St. Kitts and Nevis is the one I erroneously did just a second ago. Dominican Republic's that. Brazil is a huge thing there. Honduras is this one. Paraguay is that one. Ecuador is that one. Chile is that one. Costa Rica is, wait a minute, that's Nicaragua. This is Costa Rica. El Salvador is right there. Trinidad and Tobago are down here. Nicaragua is this one. Dominica is that one. Haiti is on the west side. Bahamas are all of those. Jamaica's this little one. Canada's way up here. Come on. Cuba. Guatemala. Hey, there we go. Okay, well, thanks again, Kate Manda. Let's stop this here. All right, let's do the capitals for the American countries. Let's do this. Let's turn that off, please. Thank you. Do that. Let's say play. DC, of course. Haiti is Port-au-Prince. Costa Rica is San Jose. Suriname is Paramaribo. Honduras is, let's see, that's Tegucigalpa. Antigua and Barbuda is Kingstown, I think. There we go. Oh, no, St. John's. Yikes. Okay. El Salvador, San Salvador. This is Kingstown, isn't it? There we go. Uruguay is Montevideo. And now see where, notice where it is. And Dominica is Rosal. Belize is Belmopan. Nicaragua is Managua. Barbados is Bridgetown, right? Yeah. Argentina, see? Boom. Right next to Montevideo. Or not next to it, but really close anyway. Brazilian. Cuba is Havana. Mexico City. Ecuador is Quito. St. Kitts and Nevis is St. John's, right? No, it's not. It's Basseterre. Bahamas is Nassau. Paraguay is Asuncion. That's Caracas. Chile is Santiago. Grenada is, that's St. George's, yeah. Colombia is Bogota, right? I don't know why my brain was freaking out on that. This is Georgetown. Canada is Ottawa. Trinidad and Tobago is Port of Spain. Peru is Lima. Guatemala City. St. Lucia is the Castries. I don't know why I said that. Bolivia is Sucre. Jamaica is Kingston, not Kingstown. The Dominican Republic is Santo Domingo. Panama City. There we go. So not too bad. And that's the Americas. Let's do Asia. Now Asia and Oceania, I don't do well on the capitals. I need a little drink of water. Tongue got cursed by Einstein. I did play GeoGuessr, except for I can't, I was only ever playing the free version, and the last time I went to go get it, it said that, I don't know, it sent me to a landing page trying to sell me the thing, and I just went, never mind. Anyway, I have since found a free one called Open Guesser, I think, and I do play that one. I could play that one after I finish this, I suppose. Oh, you know what? There's going to be a break, so I won't do anything now. I'll take a break in like 19 seconds. And let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and at least get it set up right. How's that going there? And let's go back. All right, let's do this. And there we go. See you guys in a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm back. And okay, let me check comments real quick. Oh, Dosset, that's cool. I didn't know that. So there you go. Click share and copy that thing. What is my IQ? I do not know. Okay, well, I guess to just give you an idea, as a kid, I was tested and found to be a gifted miner. What do they call it? Mentally gifted miners. And I was told that I had a sufficient IQ that I could have joined Mensa. It had no appeal to me, so I never did. So I don't know what the number is. I just know that whatever it was when I was a kid, it was impressive. So I don't know whether that means anything anymore or not. So yeah, I tend to be good at things that are academic and scholastic and that sort of thing. I found school to be pretty easy. Wait, the story of Stephen Hawkins wasn't real? What is that about? No, I never heard about that. A political compass test video. Huh, I don't know. I don't usually bother with those things. If you want to know, I count myself as an anarchist, mostly because I believe that oppressive relationships could be deleted and that capitalism is essentially evil. But I also am a big proponent of liberty, you know what I mean? So, however you want to play that or name it, whatever, there you go. Huh, interesting. No, I never heard anything about that. I mean, I suppose, yeah. I mean, as far as the IQ thing, I don't really, well, whatever. I find a lot of that kind of stuff useless. Being labeled that as a kid wasn't helpful to me at all. So, I tend to say I was diagnosed as a gifted miner. You know what I mean? Anyway. Oh wow, cool, Dylan. What are you going to do your master's in? Is it going to be in theology, perhaps? Okay, Jordan is okay. Myanmar is that. Bahrain is over here. Okay, that's Qatar. This is Bahrain. Or is it Qatar? I don't know. I always totally mispronounce that. Kazakhstan is that. The UAE is this down here. Laos is, that's this one in there. Qatar. Kuwait is right up here. South Korea is all the way over there. Palestine is, I always end up clicking on the wrong thing here. That one, alright. The Philippines are over here. Azerbaijan is this one. Oman is this one. Iran is this one. Thailand is this one. Kyrgyzstan is this one. Pakistan is that one. Georgia is this one. Sri Lanka is down here. Brunei is over here. Singapore is down here. India is there. Indonesia is that one. North Korea is that one. Armenia is this one. Cambodia is, okay, yeah, this is Cambodia. Israel is over here. Come on, there we go. Uzbekistan is this one. East Timor is all the way down here. Russia, of course, is ginormous. Turkey is over here. Nepal is this one. Syria is right here. Lebanon is kind of next door. Afghanistan is that one. Iraq is over here. Vietnam is over here on the coast. Bhutan is this one. Taiwan is that. Malaysia is this. Japan are these. Come on. Tajikistan is this little one in there. What do you know? Alright, let me see what I got here. Oh man, I didn't click the thing on. Alright, let's see. I'll just do that all again then, shall we? How do I do that? I do that like at least once a Saturday stream, you know? Anyway, okay, so Bahrain, the Maldives, Kazakhstan, China, Oman, Armenia, UAE, Pakistan, Russia, come on, Kuwait, Singapore, come on, Turkey, Jordan is there, Qatar is there, Saudi Arabia is there, Myanmar is that, oh, I'm all slouchy, Vietnam is that, Syria is that, come on, there we go, Laos is here, Bangladesh is there, Sri Lanka is down here, Malaysia is these, Cambodia is this one, Lebanon is over here on the coast there, Kyrgyzstan is this one here, Brunei is over here, Iran is there, Azerbaijan is that one, East Timor is down there, Turkmenistan is that one, come on, Georgia is that one, Indonesia are these, come on, Mongolia is that, India is that, Israel is over here, Iraq is there, Palestine is, come on, there we go, Yemen is that one, Tajikistan is this one, Thailand is this, Nepal is that, Afghanistan is this one, Taiwan is this one over here, Bhutan is this one, Philippines are these, South Korea is that, North Korea is that, Uzbekistan is that, Japan is that, there we go. Alright, anyway, let me see some comments here. Well, Dawson, that's a common thing. Space Gameplay. I didn't see that comment. That is hilarious. A flag guessing one? Do you mean like the open guesser thing? All right, let's see. I'll go ahead and try to. That's impressive, Ben. I don't know, getting your master's, whenever you get your master's, is fine. Let's turn that off there like that. And capitals of Asia, here we go. Okay, Afghanistan. It's Kabul, right? Japan is Tokyo. Cambodia is Phnom Penh. Bahrain. Okay. Is that Manama? Okay. The Maldives is... okay, I think it's got to be this one, because that, I think, is that Yemen, I think? I think that's Saudi Arabia. I think that's somebody else. I think it's got to be this one. Turkmenistan is Bishkek. No, Ashgabat. Saudi Arabia is Riyadh, right? India is New Delhi. Georgia is Tbilisi. I mean, some of these I'm okay with. South Korea is Seoul. Laos is this one, Vientiane, or how, I'm not sure how to say that. Taiwan is Taipei. Philippines is Manila. Israel is Jerusalem. Brunei is Bandar Seri Begawan. Lebanon is Beirut, right? Yeah. Jordan is, oh man, is that Ramallah or Amman? No, I got it wrong. East Timor is Dili. Iraq is Baghdad. Bangladesh is, oh no. That's, is that Dhaka? Yeah, okay. The UAE is Abu Dhabi. Azerbaijan is Baku. Sri Lanka is I'm not going to be able to, Sri Jayawardenepura Kote. I don't know, man. Yeah, free education is something I feel pretty strongly about. You know, once upon a time, humans, like, just made sure that all the other humans got all the knowledge they needed, you know. All right, Ben, see you. Bhutan, okay, Bhutan is Thimphu, yeah. Kazakhstan is Astana, I think, yes. Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Indonesia is Jakarta. I think they're building a new capital, like a planned city kind of thing, sort of like Brazil. I might be remembering that wrong. I just remember reading something about it a long time ago. Or not a long time ago, but a bit of time ago. North Korea is Pyongyang, right? Yemen is Sana'a. Turkey is Ankara. Syria is Damascus. Pakistan is Islamabad. Thailand is Bangkok. Iran is Tehran. Vietnam is Hanoi. Nepal is Kathmandu. Palestine is Ramallah, right? Kyrgyzstan is that one Bishkek? Yeah, okay. Singapore is itself. Qatar is Doha or Muscat? I don't know. Tajikistan is that's Dushanbe, right? Yeah, okay. Armenia is Yerevan. Uzbekistan is Tashkent. China is Beijing. Oman, it's not Jakarta. It's okay. Is this Muscat? Yes, okay. That was like process of elimination, more than knowing it. Myanmar is this one, Ne Paiwata. And Mongolia is this, I don't know how to pronounce, Ulaanbaatar or something like that. Alright, I only got 2 wrong. That's not so bad. Alright, let's go to Oceania. I'll check the time, right? So we got plenty of time. Let's do the countries, yeah. What, there's like 14 of them, right? Options. Wow, it's very weird. I wonder why that's being like that. I need to, what the world is going on here? Let's reload this. Here we go. Holy mackerel, what was all that about? Yeah, 14 of them. Papua New Guinea is that there. Micronesia is all of that. Okay, Samoa is all the way over there. Tuvalu, I think, is this one. Tonga is this out here. Vanuatu is these ones. The Solomon Islands are these. Yeah, New Zealand is down here. Nauru is this one. Marshall Islands are those ones. Palau is that over there. Fiji is this down here. Kiribati is that in Australia. Yippee-yi-yay. Alright, now we'll try that. What in the world? Very weird. I'll try the capitals. Turn that off. Go back. What time do we have here? Still like 4 minutes to go. Okay. Alright, man, I don't know. Palau is this one, I guess. Alright, that was more of a guess because I think I kind of know. Well, I don't remember these. I just remember it's not that. And I think that's Papua New Guinea, isn't it? But yeah, Port Moresby, right? Okay, there's one that I know. The Solomon Islands are Suva. I don't know. Nope, this is Australia is Canberra. Tuvalu is I'm not sure. Funafuti. Okay, I think that was kind of in my brain somewhere. Hey, Mardic Games, how's it going? Oh, wait, I'll check up on the comments after I. All right, Vanuatu is, I do not know. Port Vila. Okay, that was a guess. I just got lucky. Tonga is, I think that's Nuku'alofa. All right. Samoa. You'd think I'd know, right? I guess it's not American Samoa, though, right? It's just Samoa. I don't know. Apia. Okay, I'm getting lucky here. Nauru. I do not know. Yaren. Wow. All right. Micronesia is Pelakir, I think. Yeah. New Zealand is Wellington, right? Yeah. Kiribati is South Tarawa, I think. That was kind of process of elimination. The Marshall Islands. I don't know, Majuro. Fiji is, I don't know, is that Funafuti? Nope, Suva. Alright, I think I guessed Funafuti somewhere else, didn't I? Well, that wasn't horrible. Alright, let's go to Europe. Alright, let me check up on comments here now. Alright. That's too bad, Dust. Do I know the flags? No, I'm not so good with the flags. That's another thing I need to start learning, I think. Hey Biggie, how's it going? All right, well, let's do. Shall I start here, capitals? You know, I'm just going to go switch over to here and for the last minute of this segment, and then I will. And then, yeah, that's all I'll do. I'll take a break and then we'll come back. What do we have here? Huh. Well, I mean, it seems like, well, depending on what the size of the loan is, I would just, you know, do the work. You know. I guess 3 years isn't that long, really. I mean, I suppose that's a matter of perspective, isn't it? It's, you know. Well, okay, cool. Get rid of that snow, man. Yeah, being a California boy, I'm partial to temperate weather. Wow. Yeah. Get a gig in your profession, man. That's a rough spot. I hope you can work it out, man. Well, there we go. Be right back. Okay. Trying to catch up on the comments here real quick. Oh yeah, well I do them every 20 minutes, Vibe, yeah, and Kate Manda's right. And actually, on that note, I have a pull-up bar that I use to hang from for decompression, and I just had a good decompression, a lot of clicking and separation of vertebrae, so I got to have some relief of whatever the hell. So, yeah, well, and it's not a get well soon thing. There's nothing to get well from. I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life, which is unfortunate, but yeah, there are worse things. Oops, you know what? I want to go back. Well, you know, I'll see it like that. I think since I have it muted, it should be okay. Okay, Italy is this. Andorra is this over here. Austria is down there. Monaco is over here. The UK is there. Slovenia is in there. Serbia is this here, right? Montenegro is Slovakia is that. Liechtenstein is that. Croatia is that. Kosovo is over here. France is that. Finland is that. Romania is this. Bulgaria is next door. Spain is over here. Estonia is this one. Denmark is this one. Portugal is down here. Vatican City is right there. Belarus is over here. Greece is down there. The Netherlands is over there. Poland is over here. Norway is up there. Moldova is over there. Russia, of course. Belgium is there. Luxembourg finishes up the Benelux right there. Malta's down here. Bosnia-Herzegovina is this. Germany is that. Czechia is this. Hungary is that. Albania is down there. Iceland is this. Ukraine is that. Latvia is that. Switzerland is this. Lithuania is that. North Macedonia is that. Ireland is that. Cyprus is all the way over there. Okay. Oh, I did it again. I got to do it again. Holy mackerel. How do I do that? All right, let's see. All right, well, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Man, I need to get better about not doing that. Malta is here. Cyprus is here. Moldova is there. Kosovo is there. Bulgaria is there. Finland is there. Switzerland is there. Belgium is there. Ukraine is here. Slovenia is there. Romania is there. Come on, click. UK is there. Russia is there. Norway is here. Montenegro is that. Monaco is that. Hungary is... Wait, no. This one. Czechia is that one. Lithuania is this. Sweden is that. Bosnia and Herzegovina is that one. Slovakia is that one. North Macedonia is that one. Belarus is that one. Germany is over here. Andorra is that. Albania is that. Italy is this. Liechtenstein is that. Ireland is that. San Marino is over here. Spain is that. Croatia is this. Austria is that. Greece is down here. Latvia is there. Vatican City is there. Portugal is there. France is there. Poland is there. Netherlands is there. Luxembourg is there. Estonia is there. Serbia is in there. Denmark is there. Iceland is there. Here we go. What do you know? All right, let's see. We're all human. Thanks. You're a thing. Well, I would hazard a guess that you are, in fact, also a human, Rob. France is Paris. And Moldova is Chisinau. And the Netherlands is Amsterdam. And Liechtenstein is Vaduz. And Kosovo is Pristina. Croatia is Zagreb. Greece is Athens. Spain is Madrid. UK is London. Denmark is Copenhagen. Austria is Vienna. Bosnia and Herzegovina is Sarajevo. Iceland is Reykjavik. Belarus is Minsk. Germany is Berlin. Montenegro is Podgorica. Serbia is Belgrade. Prague. Albania is Tirana. Luxembourg is Luxembourg City. Hungary is Budapest. Latvia is, oh crap, I always screw this up between Latvia and Estonia. I think Latvia is Riga. Okay. Cyprus is Nicosia. Ukraine, of course, is Kyiv. Belgium is Brussels. Vatican City is itself. Portugal is Lisbon. Finland is Helsinki. Is Moscow. Slovakia is Bratislava. Slovenia is Ljubljana. Romania is Bucharest. Poland is Warsaw. San Marino is itself. Malta is Valletta. Norway is Oslo. Sweden is Stockholm. Andorra, La Vella. North Macedonia is Skopje. Switzerland is Bern. Lithuania is Vilnius. Estonia is Tallinn. Ireland is Dublin. Monaco is itself. Italy is Rome. Bulgaria is Sofia. And there we go. Alright, that's enough of that. Let me go over to this bit and let me check up on the comments and stuff. Hey, Armin. Oh, okay, so Pristina. Is that how I should say it? Pristina? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I hope I will remember that. I mean, that's how I learned to say Ouagadougou and stuff like that, because people correct me. All right, so what do we want to do now that I'm done with geography? I could go back and play more Octordle, or what do we have time left-wise? We have roughly 45 minutes. I don't know, I might be able to do trace in 45 minutes. What do you think? Minesweep? Well, here's the thing. Do you want to see the normal one, or do you want to see the rotator one? You know, let's do the rotator one. How about that? Just because there's going to be a video of this. Because I've already recorded it. I just need to edit it. Like that. Wow, okay. Well, I hope you get the essay done, man. All right, well, let's do this, and then... Yeah, let's do this. I'll just do this really quick. So, oh, that was a nice start. Usually I don't get that good of a start. All right, so the dots tell you how many bombs are in it, right? But it's triangular, so you have to look at this side of the triangle gives you that hexagon. This side of the triangle gives you this hexagon, and the third side of the triangle gives you that third hexagon, right? So if that's one in any of those. So this one has, let's look at this one actually, because we look at this, it has that hexagon and this hexagon are both out of the picture, right? So I have to have one bomb among these two, but that means that that would satisfy this one, so that would mean I can get rid of these, right? And do I have another situation like that? Right, like here, this one, I have this hexagon and this hexagon having nothing. I have this one that has one in it, but that means that would satisfy, will it satisfy this one? Yes, it will, because of that, right? So Excuse me. Oh crap, I did it again. Man. Okay, there we go. So here. This one here. Well, I'll go back and re-explain it, right? This triangle here. This side gives you a hexagon. And this side gives you a hexagon. And this side gives you a hexagon. Now, sometimes because of the shape of the globe thing, you get pentagons in here. Like, see right here, there's a pentagon. But in this particular case, I have this, and this last one here, right, means I have to have one there. So we can mark that one, and we can clear that one. And what else can I clear from that? Nothing. All right, what else can I get? This one. Let's look at this one here, right? I have this hexagon and this hexagon with nothing in it. This third hexagon has 2 spots. I need 2, so bingo, bingo. And that means I can clear that one and that one. And let's turn this around, and this one. All right. Wow, that's really cool, Kate Manda. That is really super cool. All right. This one is cleared already, isn't it? Right? Because of that. There we go. But now this one has nothing. It means it needs this one. But that means here, what do we have? I have this. I have one. I need one more among these 3. That would satisfy that guy, so these 2 can get cleared. This one says I have one in there, but that would satisfy this one here, which means these 3 can go. Now does that give me this one right here? Yeah, that. So this is a 1, which means I can come on, clear those. But now this one, right, gives me that. Okay, I can clear this one. Right, come here. Which ones do I want to look at here? All right, this one tells me, because of these 2 hexagons being empty, this one needs 1 in here. That would satisfy this one, which means that can go away. Now, is that enough to give me that one? Because this 2 says, in this hexagon 1, right, that's off of this side gives me this one, same one, it's already been counted, this one, yep, this has to be 1. Come on. Come on. There we go. And that means that's done. Okay, I think this 2 gives me that, doesn't it? Because this is empty. This hexagon only has 1. Now I have a pentagon, but it only has 1 available, so that's marked there. Right? And this one, that only gives me 1 in there, but that's not enough to do that guy. All right, this says only have 1, which means I need 1 in here, but that would be enough for this one, so I can get rid of this. Hey, what do you know? Now that means this, that I need 1 here. Come on, there we go. And that clears this guy. What else can I get over here? This 2. Those are empty. This one has to be 1. Come on, there we go. There we go. All right, this one here says this has to be 1. Now, does that get this 3 done? Yes, it does. Does this get, I have 2 in there off of this side, 1 in here off of this side. Wait, so here's this. Let's try this one. So I have 1 has 2, this has 3. I only have 1 in here. But that'll give this guy 1, which means I can get this out. Does this 2 give me that one? Yes. Nothing there, only 1 there. I need 1 more. Yep, there you go, come on. And this guy has 4 now. All right, let's do, where am I going to get, does that give me this one here, right? Nothing in there, nothing in there. This is the last one. I need 1 there, which means that's this one. All right, this 3 has only 1 there, nothing in here. There's only 2 spots left. That gives me the 3. That clears that guy, that clears that guy. That clears those. That clears those. Come on, like that. Okay. This 2 gives me this one. Come on. It's so weird and finicky when clicking on this stuff. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Break time. I will be right back. Yeah, let's see if I can. All right. This 2 says I have to have 1 in here. That doesn't really get me what I need, though, does it? No. What about this 2? Does that give me anything? There's got to be 1 more in there. Okay, maybe it does. Man, my throat's really getting scratchy. I should catch up on the comments here. Okay, all right, so if I'm looking at this, this 2 tells me I have to have 1 in here. But this 5 needs, it only has 2. So I need 3 to be among these 4. But I can only have 1 here. That means these 2 have to be, right? Which means that clears this guy. But that means this has to be 1 because of him, right? Or him, I mean, right? This has nothing. This has 1. Right, this one has to be. Now, does that get this 6? I don't think it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is 3, 2, 5. I need to have 1 more in there, so that's not doing it for me. This Okay, this 3 here. It has 2. I need 1 more in here. That would satisfy this guy. That means I can clear that and that. Let's look at this 3, right? I have 1. I have 2. I need 1 more in here. That's what that is there. That gives me that. Hey, here's a 1 that should get me something, yeah. Nothing. I need 1 there. Come on, there we go. That does that guy. Come on, that does those. That does that. That does that. Okay, hang on a second. This 6 has 2. 3, that's 5, it needs this one. How does that do this 5? He's got 3. He's got 1 more there, the other one's already been counted. As these 2, they've already been counted, so it's 4. I need 1 more in there. Right, but that satisfies this guy. So, let's see those. Those are, so it's these 3 I can take. Wait, this 2 is done. So this 2 is done. Now this 3 has these 2, that's it, right? So it needs to be this one, doesn't it? There we go, all right. This 5 has 2. Nothing here. It has 2 more. That's 4. It needs this one. Come on, there we go. That gets those. That gets those. This 4 has 3. Nothing. It needs 1 more. That means that. That means that. Well, we're halfway. This is nothing, that's 1. I need 1 more in here, that's for that. That gives me this. This 2, 1 in there. Nothing, this needs to be 1. That satisfies that guy and that guy and that guy. This 1 is done. This 2 needs 1 in here, which means this and this. Okay, nothing. This 1 needs 1 more. It has to go there. That means this is done. This 1. How about this one? Says this. I need this. Right, this 2, nothing and nothing. This needs to be 1. This 3. Actually, this 3 will work, right? Yeah, there's nothing, or excuse me, there's 1 in there. Well, there's 1 among these 2, right? So just 1, I need 2 more, which is this. Oh, crap, I pushed the wrong button. Yikes, all that work for nothing. Let me go check the comments here for a minute. Okay. Twin Peaks was a pretty interesting phenomenon back in the day. The artist guy I worked for, that guy Max Springer, and in Utrecht, he was a huge fan of Twin Peaks. Like, I don't know. Crazy. It was like unsettling. It was like, wow, dude, you really like that TV show. Anyway, well, shall I keep playing this, or shall I do a different thing? We have about a half hour left. Yeah, I'll play another one of this. How about that? I'll just keep doing this. So, try not to push the wrong buttons. Right. Come on. Oh, come on now. I have to get a foothold somewhere. There we go. Let's see if I can get something out of this. I can have one in here from that. This 2 tells me then I need one more in here. That's not, there's just too many. This says I need 2 in here. How about over here? Alright, this one says I need 1 in among those 3, but then this one will be satisfied, so that means this and this can go away. What does that do for this here? This has nothing, this has nothing. I need 1 in here that would satisfy this one. Okay, that might help me here, because this 2... Alright, there's nothing in there. I can only have 1 in here. That means this one is the one that has to be the bomb. So come on, there. And... Alright, that means... what? Not enough, I don't think. I can only have 1 here, right? This has nothing in it. There's only 1 there. This 4, it needs all 3 of these to be palms. Now what does that do over here? Gives him 1. This has to have 1 in it, which means that one can't be. This has 1 in there. That means there has to be 1 in here. And only 1 for these, but that satisfies this, so that gives me that and that. I did it again. Holy mackerel. I don't know. I am so silly about that stuff. And okay, this 5. Okay. This 5 has 3 already. I need both of these. Oh, wrong button again. See, it's like you have to push Shift to clear and Control to mark them. And I keep just absentmindedly pushing the wrong button. When you click, you hold 1 or whatever. All right, so boink, boink. There's 1 in here that's not for these. Can this one get me that? Yes, this has to be the one, which means that clears. And who else clears? That's not a bad idea around the block. Because clearly I have an issue with it. Alright, that gave me a little bit of something, I think. That means this is a guy, which means that clears. Means that clears. Well, that's just in the middle here, but this 2 says this has to be 1. Alright, this can only have 1, but that means this can only have 1 in there. Oh, interesting. Okay, this one needs to have 2, right? Nothing in here. I have to have 2 among these 4. This one says only one of them can be here, so that means this has to be 1. But that lets me clear that. Alright. Does anything else let me get a little bit closer to something here? Alright, ding, ding. I have to have 2 among these 3. But this 4 needs to have... This has 2. This gives him 3. Let's see, this 3. I need to have 2 in here. Alright, so if this is not 1, that means that those both are. And one of these is. Okay, this can't be 1. Because if it is, right, if it is, I'd have both of these over here for that 2, right? And I'd need 1 over here, but this is empty and I only have 1 more over here. That screws this guy up. So if I've been thinking right, nope, I was wrong. Man. Holy mackerel. So 1 there for that guy, but that means 1 in here, which means 1 in here, but that means, okay, so this guy can't have any there. So this 1 says nothing and nothing. I get 1 in here. And that means I have to have, oh, I have all the way over here too, don't I? Alright, so there can only be 2 in here, which means there has to be 1 in there. Man, that's not... There's only 1 in there. That means I need 2 in here. Actually, that would satisfy this guy, which means nope and nope. This has nothing, this has to be 1. So 1 more in here. Right, so that would be 1, 2, and then 1 more in here does that. Which means, okay, hang on a second. So 1 in here to make that 2. And then that gives this guy 2, which means I need 1 more in there. But if it's this one, that means that this guy will have 2, right? So I need to come back to here. See if I can... Let's try over here. What can I get? All right, this one says I have to have one and only one in there. That means this gets only one. Oh man, but if it's this one, that screws that up too. Man, all right. So there can be two in here. This guy needs one in there. It's not. All right, this two says I have to have one in here. That's good enough for this guy to be satisfied. Come on, doink, doink. Now that gives me this one, doesn't it? Yes. One. Hello. There we go. Thank you. All right. This two says one. All right. So this has to be one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oops. There's the break. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, and yeah, that'll be it. It's there's less than 20 minutes left, so I might as well just finish it out, right? So I need two in here. That gives this guy three, which means, yeah, see, there's too much overlapping in all of these things. It's like if it's that, it's that. It's, I need something a little more. All right. This says there has to be one among these two. That would satisfy this one, which means that can't be. But now I think that's enough for this to give me that one, right? This one needs that one to be a bomb. This 2 says you can only have one in there. Right, but this 4 has nothing over here. We'll have only one in this one. So that means it needs 3 more. So if this can only have one, it needs all 3 of these then. But then now this one has nothing. It has these 3. There can only be one in here. Right? So this guy has nothing here off this one, nothing there off that one. So he needs 1 in here to make 2. That means 1 and these 3 make 4 for this 5, but that's that. He needs this one. And that clears this guy. This 5 has 1. It has 2. It needs 3 more. It needs all. I pushed the wrong button again. Yikes. I lose this game more times from that than I can. It's frustrating. Especially after, you put all that effort into getting a foothold and then. Come on. Here we go. All right. All right. Okay, this one says I can only have 1 in there, which would satisfy this one, which means That was loud from upstairs. So I can only have one in here, right? But then I have to have one in here. So I just don't know if it's this one or not, though. That's my problem, right? Let's look at this one. Needs a one and only one there, which means these two can't be. Nothing. This only has two empty still, so it's this one and this one, which means that's done, which means, come on. And so this one this has to be one. Alright, this one tells me I have one more in here, but that means that's done there and there. This one says nothing. This one needs to be one. This one is now done. That one's not, though. Alright. Ding, ding, ding. He's done, but what is that? This guy needs one for here, right? Yeah, which means this, and this can't be. Right, so both of these are telling me I have to have one more in there to make two, right? But if that makes two here, that means this and this can't be. Oh man, if this is done, that's done here too, right? Alright, this says I have to have one and only one in here, which would give this guy two, which means I need to have one more in here. Now let's go to this one here. This I think is a better way. Yep, boing, boing. This needs to be one. Right. So, where am I at here? I need one more among these. That's not what I need to have. I have to have one more among these for this three. Alright, that's fine, because this guy cannot have that. Alright, this one has that one. And this two tells me one more in here. Which means this guy needs one more, which means this one has to be, doesn't it? Come on. Which means this guy is now done. That means, who else is done? Anybody? This four has one, has two. He needs both of these. Which means, come on, that one's done. That's done. That's done. Come on, this is done. Right, this one says one in there. That would satisfy that. One, doink, doink. Ding. Okay, this has to be one, right? Okay, this two says I have to have one more in there. But that would put that one there. That would satisfy this one, which means these three can be taken off. this one has 1 in here, right? Nothing in that pentagon, nothing in this hexagon, nothing in here, but it has to be 1 in there. But that satisfies this one, right? Which means now that these two can't be. Let me check up on comments. I've been totally zoned out on this. It feels like it's okay. Let me scroll up and see where, because there's a fair amount of you guys talking amongst yourselves, so. All right. Yep. Do you do weddings? Are you asking me if I do weddings? I did marry my sister. I went on one of those online things and I got a certificate somewhere. It's, from one of those places that says that I can actually perform marriages and stuff. Oh yeah, Caveman already told you. Yeah, Ben, it is a difficult game, but those are the games worth playing, I think. Okay, tracing. Yeah, you know what? Since I've been having little to no luck with this, should I continue this or should I just go straight to tracing? You know what? Here, let me. You know what I'm going to do? Let's just do this. Let's go here. Is Rob still around? Because what I'll do is I'll finish this and then I'll do some tracing and then we'll call it done. I don't know why, because I'm just feeling like I need to do one of these here. So this 3 has 1, 2. I need 1 more in here. That would satisfy this guy, right? Yes, it would. Right? Now, this one says there's only 1 in here. And there's a bomb here. There's 1 in there that gives this guy 2. Right? This 2 says there can only be 1 in there. So 1, 2, 3. This has to be 1, doesn't it? But that satisfies this guy, doesn't it? Which means now this guy has 1 off of this. He has nothing off of that. Right? He needs 1 here. This one needs to be his thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. Satisfies that guy. Okay, this 4 has 1, 2, 3. That one's already been. He needs this one. But that satisfies that guy. And these guys satisfies that guy. Alright, now this 2 has 1. This needs to be 1. Come on. Right. So you're getting extra time tonight, Rob. That's why I was asking if you were still around. So 1 in here. Yeah, that satisfies that guy, but that doesn't clear anything for me. That has 2. There could be 1 in here from that, which means there needs to be 1 more in there for that. So that means this can't be a bomb. I think that gives me this one needing to be a bomb, right? 1, 2, this needs to be 1. Come on. Alright. This 4 needs this one, come on. One in here for him. That's 1, 2 for this one, so right. One only there, so it has to be 1 in there. That's good for this guy, so no. Alright, this one has nothing there, nothing there. I need 1 in here. That would satisfy this one. That gets that. Or wait, no, it doesn't. What am I doing? Let me rethink that. No, this is empty. What am I doing? I almost did that completely backwards. This 2 has nothing. It only has these 2 spots left, right? Because that one's in there. Yeah, so these need to be them. And, okay, this one's done. This one needs to be a bomb. This 3 needs 2 more. It only has 2 spots. It's not going to get me where I need to be. This 3 needs 1 in here, which would give this guy 2, right? So, 1. So this is 1. Yep. Nothing. Only 1 in here. That means this has to be 1, I think, right? So yeah, 1 in there. So if there's a 1 in there, there has to be 1 in there. There can only be 1 in here. So 1 in here. It's not getting me where I need to be. Okay, this guy says 1 in here. But so this needs to be 1 for this guy. 5. Zowie. 1, 2, 3. Right? I have this, and I have this. So I need 2 more in among these. No, it's not getting me what I need. How about here? I need 1 in here. But that means I need... Oh, there was that. That's done. Sorry, that's okay. Twink. It's 10:20. I'm going to have a drink of water. Hey, SBA, or Sava, or however you want to say that. Yeah, I've never played Marvel Rivals. I know nothing about it, so. I mean, I tend to play games like this one. You know what I mean? All right, this 2 has only 1 in here, but that satisfies this one, so like that. Now that gives me this one, right? Because of this, yeah, this one has to be. Come on. All right, this has to be. So nothing, this one has to have only 1. That means this one's not a 1, not anything there. So this 2 needs this to be it. Okay, this 4. Oh, what about this 6? Okay, so has a 1 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 5 out of these 6, right? Because this has, well, this gives me that 1. This also gives me that 1, so it gets counted doubly, but it doesn't matter. And then this one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 5 more. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does this tell me? This says 1, 2. I need 3 among these 4. Okay. This one says I can have only 1 here. So I have 1. This 4 has a 1. It'll have 2. And again, it's this weird sticking overlap. It's like there's too much ambiguity or whatever. All right. This needs 1 among those 2, but that takes care of that guy. Now that gives me this, doesn't it? Because there's nothing in there. There's only 1 in there. I need 1 more. It's this here. That takes care of that guy. That guy's done. This guy needs this 1, so this guy's done. This 4 has 1, 2, 3. So he needs 1 in there. That would give this guy 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So this one needs to be 1, which means not there and not there, which means this one, right? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That gives this guy his 4. This guy needs 1 more in here. That satisfies that guy, so come on, think. Now this one has, this needs to be for this guy. This 2 needs this one, but then that does these. Alright, this has to be 1, right? Come on. Let's take care of that. That gets this guy done. Okay, here's a 6. I think all 4 of these have to work, right? Because I have this hexagon with 1. I have this other hexagon with 1, so that gives him 2. Right, but this hexagon and this hexagon make up 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he needs all 4 of those. Now, does that take care of this guy? Yes, it does. This guy has 2. Nothing new. Only 1, right? So 1, 2, 3. I need 2 among these. Let's go over to here. Right, I need 1 in there. I have 1. I need 1 in here. That satisfies that guy, so come on. Drink, drink, drink. Good night, Kate Manda. That means this can't be 1. This has to have that there, so this can't be 1. That's in there. That means this, this one has to be 1. Which means this one, that needs this one to be 1. This 2 has nothing, it needs this one to be 1. That's this 4 done. Alright. This 2 has 1. I need 1 among these 2. That means this can't be 1. Oops, why did I just do that? There, doink. Alright, this has nothing. That has 2. I need 1 more in there. That takes care of this one. This 2 has nothing in there. This needs 1 there. This 3 has 1. It needs this one, but that takes care of that one. This 5 has 2, 3, 4, right? 1. Yeah, right. So all right, this needs to be 1. That's done. That's done. This 1 says this one has to be 1. Come on. There we go. This one says 1 there. This 2 has nothing, it needs both of these. But that means this guy is done. Now this 5 has... Okay, I got 3 bombs. This is the only spot, right? So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I need 2 among these. Which means I have another spot somewhere. Over here, okay. So this one says nothing. I need this one to be it. Come on. All right, now back over to here. Where was it? Where'd it go? Here we go. Heebie-jeebie. Okay, I think this guy's done, right? He has 2, 3, yeah, this one's done. So now, this 2 has 1, nothing. He needs this to be 1. Come on. There we go, yikes. So, holy mackerel. Okay, let me catch up on that stuff here. No, Ben, I haven't smoked today. I haven't smoked in a while. I've been out of money, so no smoking. Okay, oh, Kate left already, right? So I was going to do some tracing, but... All right, well, I will do some tracing. I will do the letters and numbers, and then we'll call that a night. Okay, here we go. So holding this up, trying to not get it too glary or something. And I will do the letters first. A. B. C. D. E. F. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now I will do the numbers, starting with 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. There's the digits and the capital letters anyway. Let me make sure I've got everybody. Thanks, Ben. And 7667, isn't that one of those weird meme things? I don't get it. I'm an old man, so I don't get it. I think that's it for tonight. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? No, well, I don't know, I'm going to be announcing I'm going to make a video to announce what's going to happen with Patreon, and there's going to be some changes to the channel and all that kind of stuff. But I need to do a lot of stuff kind of behind the scenes to set it up to make it be actually functional. So it's in the works. I'm hoping by the beginning of March that the new regime will be taking effect. If not, then the 1st of April. So I don't know why, I just feel like I need to do it at the 1st of a month. Okay, around the block. Thanks for coming by. I will be here next Saturday, of course. And good night, silly kitty. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just sitting here mindlessly scratching my beard, staring up into space. So I will leave that at that. I think I, too, will go and try to get some sleep. And I will see you guys all next week. Aloha, siblings.